What's up, guys? Almost done with this one. I gotta switch belts. Before I switch belts, somebody in the chat, let me know, do y'all want to see some of the stuff I've got done today? I've been here a couple hours. Just somebody, a yes or no. For those of you who've been on Instagram, you've probably already seen most of it, but some of you guys don't have Instagram. What is up, Mr. John? That's all I need to hear, okay? I finished one of my new kitchen knives. Actually we're gonna grind L caps tonight. So I got this one done. This one's for a local customer. Some of you saw Aiden Miguel's heathen, but I've upped my game a little bit. Red shred carbon fiber, bolt-on scales. John, that handle material I made myself. Much like this. These are poured epoxy handles that I make all by myself, that I'm very proud of. In case you guys are wondering, these bolts are not countersunk. Both these customers did not want them countersunk. And to be honest with you, they don't create a hot spot. They're not frictious at all. I like it. Now, if you want them countersunk, I can countersunk. Yeah, this is the heathen. Just so y'all know, pretty soon there will be one of these given away on the Knife Junkie podcast. So that's the three I got finished. Well, I say finished. They still have to have laser work, but yeah. And final sharpening. But they're real close. Feeling pretty good about myself today. I'll explain this little knife to those of you who don't know what it is when I get done. Be very careful right here. This thing is super. We're going to zero grind. So I mean, it'll be sharp enough to cut when we're done before it's pretty sharp. Just be very careful because that edge is getting super thin. Really should have cleaned this this blank up before I ground it. It doesn't really matter. There's just always the chance that I hit the bevel when I go to clean it up, and I gotta fix that. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that don't happen. Hey, all you guys in here, I know y'all are in the multi-tool, EDC bags, stuff like that. Y'all can leave here if you want to. Jump over to the Fossil channel, just like you see it on the screen right there. Jump over to the Fossil channel, give my buddy John a follow. That edge is so thin, I have to dip it every pass. Don't want to burn it up. That's why I'm chasing that little spot right there. Y'all give John a follow, man. John's been really good to me. I owe him a knife. My health has kept me from being able to make like I wanted to. But hopefully I'm back. Maybe y'all get to watch me make his here soon. That is crazy. I don't know if y'all can see that. We knocked the burr off right there. That is a complete zero grind, chisel ground Rimfire. That's the name of this thing. It's gonna be chisel ground, scale on this side, completely flat on the back side. No scale, no nothing. It's a little 5th pocket knife. And I call it the Rimfire because it's going to have 22 shells going through the pinholes. What do you think about that burr? Kyle, look at that burr. You see where I knocked it off right there on the... This will have a secondary edge, but it's so thin you'll barely be able to see it. I started to leave them all zero ground, but I know for a fact there's a percentage of us knife people who aren't going to lay this blade flat on a stone. When it's chisel ground and zero ground like that, you have to lay the entire bevel on your sharpening stone, and it does require some talent, and I didn't want to make that a necessity, so I am going to put a small secondary edge on it. Those are coming very soon to a fat, bald-headed knife maker, you know. I've got 2 more of these to grind. I've got I tried to do this one. It's zero ground too. It's a saber grind though, and I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. So I'm going to bolt her back in here and do a full flat. because I want it. Every time I try to do a saber grind, I'm just like, man, I wasted all that real estate that could have improved my geometry. I just don't get it. It's dumb. I mean, if you're making a extreme hard use chopper, maybe. If you try to chop with this thing, you're in a bad situation, man. This is literally designed to be a fifth pocket little EDC carry. Also, the great thing about this knife is it's in a good steel. It's handmade in America. It's going to be $100 with a small Kydex sheath. If you want leather, that's up to you. You know, it'll be a little more if you want leather. But it's designed to go in your fifth pocket. I mean, you can put it in your regular pocket, but the whole point is to put it in your fifth pocket because it's a little bitty dude. And with this geometry, I have a feeling this Pro Touch is really going to show out. You know, it's already got decent edge retention, but with this edge geometry, it should hold an edge quite a while. Kyle, I seen you were in here, Kyle. I still did not add a sharpening tool because what I've done is I backed my plunge up into the finger tool. As you can see, I got plenty of room there, but I backed it up into the finger tool. I just didn't want to have take up any more of this blade space than I had to. What's up, Jessica? Jessica's here, Kyle. The whole meathead bruised over there. Sorry I'm not interacting with the chat much, guys. Joseph. Yeah, anyway, hey bud, how you doing? How you doing, baby?
Oh, hell. Well, get stuff thrown in the hole right here.
You gonna make them hit the hang doors?
I'm done with that for now. Done with that for the night. Put out that 5 hours overnight.
5 hours and nothing, y'all say. I think Stephen getting that beer to us, and I started to yell at her, say, oh, them work beers. You don't get none of them.
That's regular beer. You don't get that.
You ain't working, you don't get no beer.
You ever figure out that guy that
I didn't, I forgot. I'm sorry. I will though, I promise.
Kyle on there? Yeah. Actually, real though.
Hey Kyle, text me and let me know what Richard Hoskins' channel name is. Meathead wants to watch that video. I'm hoping I'll see it when it pops up in the little box. Oh yeah, just send Meathead the link.
Just text it to me, Kyle, please. Thanks.
Yeah, please and thank you and all that stuff. Whatever Meathead says. Huh? Right. Huh? Yeah. Oh, I just found out, dude. I don't know. Get one of those bridges, hit that go button, No, we don't know what the channel name is. I looked for it too, couldn't find it. That's better. I want to explain something on this one before I start grinding it. Let me start by saying this is not my knife. I did not make this knife. I did not design this knife. This was a pre-made blank from Alabama Damascus. And I was going to go ahead and grind it in front of y'all tonight, but I just realized, whoo-wee, look at there. So this one's going to require some straightening, so no, I'm not going to grind that tonight. But I'll get it straightened out. See, I almost did it again. I almost bolted it up without cleaning it up first. I'm going to clean it up first. Forgot to turn the camera. My bad, guys. That's probably already paying attention to me. If you think steel is flat, you look at it, it looks flat. Look at that. I don't know why. It's always slightly concave. Every piece of steel I grind is slightly concave in the center. Almost every one. Talking to me?
Yeah, I think they got it.
Y'all out?
I love you, love what you say, man.
I appreciate the babysitting.
All right, no problem.
I feel pretty good.
Good.
I don't know why I can't get in the habit of flat grinding these first. It makes it so much simpler to clean all this up and do it before you ever grind the bevel. I just can't seem to remember to do it. I did this time.
I'll ask them more time.
But I wanted an option where people could get something from me for less money. I want to try to run these at $100.
For damn thing.
Yeah.
Too bad I ain't got nobody to make a belt buckle, big Joe.
Yeah, I don't know how to do all that. I'm not artsy and craftsy enough to make a butt buckle out of it.
I ain't gonna wear one too fat.
Yeah.
Digs in my belly every time I bend up.
But you could definitely, once I make the little Kydex sheet, put a clip on it, clip it on the inside your boot. That'd be doable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna change this belt out.
Well,
Hey, have you get ready to start lawnmower blades or something? You look for these dirty looking ones.
I get the shooting ones.
Yeah. They'll grind the hell out of a lawnmower blade. They just don't make a good bevel.
No, I don't ever use any ones. That's the reason when you come in every now and then there's a shitty belt on here.
Yeah.
I've been whacking on something. All right, buddy.
All right, let's see, man. All right, let's hit this one now. that belt ain't no better. It looked like it was G-wire. I could tell it was used. That's a damn lawnmower belt sharpener right there too. We'll get a new one. I got plenty. Best thing I ever did was switch into these Norton Blaze belts, and that was all thanks to Mr. Kyle Finley. Until somebody shows me something that works better, I won't never stray. And they don't cost anymore. That's what's crazy. They cost the exact same thing as them cheap belts off Amazon. Well, you need to order about 10 of them to make the shipping worth it, and then it's about the same price. If you order one, you'll pay a little more. But I don't know what a man could be doing that he thinks he only needs one belt. No, Terry, these are right-handed ones. Yours is here. I've got to drill your micarta so I can put the handles on it when I get home. Or handle. So yeah, it's the Rimfire. It's the same thing. The very first one I made, I didn't think about which side I was grinding and realized I ground it left-handed. Luckily for Mr. Terry Tour, he is left-handed. I'm not going to make you any more left-handed ahead of time, but you want a left-handed when I make one, though. Kyle brought up a good point. Even if you're left-handed, your fifth pocket's still on the right side. Terry puts it wherever he wants to. Not a whole lot to grind here, but it still wears you out because you have to dip so often. Or I could, hang on. Let's move the bucket on that side so I ain't got to step around the grinder every time. Oh yeah, that's much better. People, huh? Clearly, y'all don't like me as much without Kyle. Yeah, Terry, you can use your prison bucket if you want to, buddy. I wouldn't put a clip on it, though. put an oil clip on it, you're allowed to pull out a hemorrhoid. I guess I should show y'all, huh? My bad. By the way, this Rimfire is available. I'll be putting handles on it in the next few days. This one is not spoken for. And these with a small Kite HG are $100. So hit me up on IG if you want it. I mean, I guess you speak up on here, just holler at Kyle. Let him know you want it. By the way, Kyle, it was in the 60s here today. Those 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts are supposed to be here any minute now. And they're predicting snow in the morning. Freaking snow. But it won't happen. And there is a cold front coming. That ain't gonna happen. Hey, everybody in the chat asked Kyle how the fence repair went. Kyle, I'd be willing to bet that you can't get any closer to destroying a chisel grind than I did with knocking the burr off of it. Literally 1/10,000th would probably have ruined that thing. I watched the burr curl up and flake off. This one's about at that point too. I should probably stop here in a second now because that was the Scotch Brite belt that flexed the burr off. Good thing I got my reading glasses on. I'd have never seen it. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about woodworking. I am not a woodworker, but I'm very intrigued by it. I love watching a craftsman do his thing. Somebody say stop, Dane, that's soon enough. Never mind, I want to stop. Probably one pass away from blowing through that thing. But we kept it nice and cool the whole time. Kyle, did you tell them about your woodworking today? Did you tell them about fixing your fence? I hope it's neighbor-proof this time. You know, I really thought that this circuit panel box work stand that me had maybe. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's what it is, a circuit breaker box. I would have really thought that we wouldn't have pulled it off first try, but I've literally had no issues out of this. It worked out quite nice. Especially considering a guy named Meathead did it. All right, I think that's the last rimfire I had to grind. And it's the only one that's not spoken for. So, if you want it, let Kyle know in the chat, hit me up on Instagram, whatever. Oh, let's see what else we got. I got a kitchen knife over there, straight meat. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight. I don't want to sound like a puss, but I can't really push myself tonight. I had an incident yesterday I really don't care to talk about. So if I start getting worn out, I gotta call it. Can't push myself right this minute. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to feel a little tired. But we're at least gonna start grinding this chef's knife. I'm fishing too, Kyle. I promise. I ain't feeling dizzy or anything. Just getting a little tired. And I really wish the camera could pick up that edge geometry. You think a knife is sharp when it's, grounded or sharpened at 15 degrees per side. I don't even want to guess what angle that is, man, but nothing cuts like a chisel grind. I know some people hate them, but I promise you. Let me make a couple passes, Kyle, and I'll go. I ain't got enough water in my bucket to finish it anyway, and I ain't gonna carry it over there. And like I said, I've accomplished a lot today. For those of you who weren't here, there is a finished Heathen Tanto. In case you're wondering about the non-countersunk hardware, they asked for that. And in case you're wondering about the coating, this is an MOR coating. It's an industrial epoxy coating. Machine shops say that it's as tough as Cerakote. I don't know that. I'm not going to promise it. So, it's kind of a test thing at the moment. It may be like that black shit on those Smith & Wesson pocket knives. I don't know. But it looks good. So I got that one done. That's a local sale. And I got this one with my custom scales on it done. All nice and chamfered, comfy. This was for my cousin in Georgia. Same knife, different scales. And then I finally finished one of my new chef's knives. This is a full 12-inch chef's knife. I made the scales. The guy wanted it to match a I can't remember the wood now, but a wood and epoxy cutting board. So it has wooden pins. I love it. I think it looks great. I get the final edge on that one, get it delivered. So I accomplished a lot today. I'm just gonna make a couple of passes here. And call it a night. I know I ain't been live very long, but I gotta start taking my health a little more in consideration. But Kyle's gonna whoop me. And what kills me, man, is I see people all the time buy knives that are literally ground like that. I mean, it's just a full thickness blade, and they'll put a bevel on it and sell it, and people buy them. I don't get it. You know, if you wonder why saber grinds are so popular, well, they're really popular with makers because there's no fucking work in it. I want to show you guys this again. I'm hoping I can get the camera angle, but that's how much I've counter bowed this blade. Had some warp in it. And y'all see how much I've got it bent right now? So I'm fixing to unclamp that thing and see if I got the warp out of it. If not, I'll have to put it back. Well, no point in taking it out. It still had a little in it. I clamped her back down. I'll tell you what I will do, because I don't want to leave here with that in the vise and bow it the other direction from leaving it too long. So I'll just sit down and chit chat with you guys for a few minutes. I'm gonna go crank it one more time. Watch me snap this bitch in half, pushing my luck. But if it breaks, man. It's part of knife making. I got it bottomed out now. So I've got a rod right in the middle where the warp is. And then I've got 1/8" plates of steel on the opposite side, as far apart as I can get them in the vice jaws. And it worked perfectly on the last one. So we'll see how it does on this one. I haven't had one yet I couldn't get the warp out of. I've been real fortunate, I think. But I did do a couple of pieces of heat-treated and tempered steel that I put in a vise and seen how far I could bend it before it snapped. I'll be honest, I really didn't think I'd be able to break it by hand. I didn't think I was strong enough, to be honest with you. But I actually broke a Nitro V prick that was warped. But I could kind of see how much bow I could get before it snapped. So I've got an idea. Well, I just turned it, Kyle. It's bottomed out now. If that don't get it, I have to put another 1/8 inch. I had to put two 1/8 inch pieces of steel in the sides. So that'll be a ½ inch of counter bow I'd be putting in. Right now I'm just putting in a quarter. No, put in 3/8 because it's a 1/4 inch rod in the center, and on the opposing sides are 1/8 inch plates. So that's about, that's 3/8 of an inch pressure I've got on it in a 6-inch span. Never mind, you didn't get the joke. Well, it gave me something technical to talk about. Man, attendance sucks tonight. I figured it'd be better, especially being a vertical, but that's all right. Got my fucking brain power shirt on. But I've had a good day, man. I'm really proud of myself, proud of not just proud of the fact that I finished those 3, but I'm really proud of the result. I'm really happy with those knives. And I'm not saying this to be bragging, but it seemed like before my progression in talent came very slow. Like it would take months of me doing something over and over before I figured out a procedure and got the result I want. And now that I've been doing it longer, it feels like I make leaps and strides every time I come in here. Oh, I will, Kyle. We're going to go live when I get home. So I guess I'll jump off here and I'll schedule a live for 9 when I get home. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks for stopping by.